KR challenge, and the challenge that I'm going to be doing today is going to be called Webhacking.kr Old 23. And with Old 23, we see we're giving a simple mission to do, and our mission is simply to inject a script alert one tag, which is basically a XSS tag. So one of the first things I tried doing was script alert one script. So I tried copying and pasting this right away right here. So if I submit the query, we're gonna see no hack. I wonder why. Why does that happen? So what I did next was try A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These pair of I guess alphabets right next to each other. See what happens, and we get no hack. So it seems like if a bunch of characters are right next to each other, it'll reproduce no hack. Let's see if we try spacing it out. So something like this. We do that. We see that ABC it gets printed out. So what I thought next was just basically simply copying and pasting this script right here and just adding a space on every one of them. And turns out that does not seem to be the case on that how that works, because don't get me wrong, it does print out the alert tag and everything, but I guess it still doesn't rent. I guess the JavaScript or the HTML doesn't see it as a full tag. So if I submit the query, we see the script alert tag, but it seems like it doesn't, I guess, count it. So what could we do at this point? So at this point I was a bit lost, and then I remember something about no byte. So if we look up no byte XSS, so there's a way to bypass XSS simply by using no byte. So we'll just go with ghetto XSS. So in this case, you can put no byte characters between HTML attributes, name, and equal signs, but we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna do no byte between we're gonna do this on no byte characters between characters on HTML attribute name, the no byte characters before characters on HTML elements. So what we could do is basically put in no bytes in between the single characters that we see, because it does allows us to put spaces right here. So and every time we see a space, we put a no byte. So how do we do this? Simply, what I simply did was just simply go on online Python compiler, got my XSS script right here, and added a no byte. So if I run this, we're gonna see between every character there seems to be a no byte. So if I just simply copy this, and what I'm not gonna do is paste it right away, because if I paste this right here, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna submit the right query. It's not gonna render it completely, because it's something weird with HTML when you're submitting it. So all I'll do is simply put it where code is at right here. So if I just eliminate all of this right here, and then insert it right in the parameter, we press enter, and then we get Webhacking.kr1, which alerted the script alert, and then it says login please to, I guess for the most part, submit our answer. So I guess I'll show this again. So why does this happen for the most part? If you just look up no byte XSS bypass, we simply see that there's a bunch of examples, but works on I guess it's a way to bypass signatures and allows us to use it's like escaping the HTML tags or whatever's happening on the end. So we go look up no byte. Oh, I guess there's no but it's mostly used for escaping. So let's see right here. So it says right here no byte. No byte is a bypass technique for sending data that will be filtered otherwise. It relies on injecting no byte characters in the supply data. Its role is to terminate a string. So in our case, it's probably terminating the string, but adding it together at the end. So let's see if this one explains it. Try inserting no byte at different positions, can work. So try giving random white space to bypass WAF. So I guess to bypass whatever firewall, just put it between text paths to bypass the web application firewall. In this case, we just put no byte on every space between, and I was able to bypass it for the most part. So that was I guess a pretty cool, interesting trick for you guys who are penetration testers or bug bounty hunters to bypass stuff, because for the most part it allows us to, I guess, bypass evasion, such as firewall bypass, or in this case we're able to bypass right here. Because simply if I just put my payload again, we should be able to bypass. I see like Webhacking.kr challenge 1 accepted, and I log it in. But anyway, that was about it for this Webhacking.kr challenge. Like I said, again, this is mostly for us to practice our web hacking or practice our CTF challenges on an ethical site. This is mostly a Korean site, but anyway, this was a fun challenge to do for the most part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be trying doing as many Webhacking.kr challenges as I can throughout this week. And if you don't see me posting, it's because I probably went back home went back to where my job is at, where I currently don't have Wi-Fi where I'm staying. But each time I come back home to my original spot, I have Wi-Fi. But either way, thank you guys again for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.